Good morning, children. How are you? Are you all fine today? Yes. Take care of your health, okay? Today's portion, we are doing kinds of sentences. So, just look at the board. Kinds of sentences. Sentences are categorized, divided into four. They are declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. Once again, declarative sentence, assertive sentence, or informative sentence. Then interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. What is called declarative sentence? A sentence which makes a statement, simply a statement, that is called declarative sentence. So we can define a declarative sentence or an assertive sentence is a sentence which makes a statement. Mr. Thomas is studying well. She is not going to school. So the first and the second example are declarative sentences. It can be positive as well as negative. So once again, a declarative or assertive sentence is a sentence which makes a statement. Then coming to interrogative sentence. What's the meaning interrogate? Interrogate means to question. To question. Interrogating a thief, the sub-inspector, the police, interrogating the thief. So interrogative sentence means a sentence which asks a question. Where are you going? How old are you? When do you get up? So it begins with the question word WH. Where are you going? Who is your teacher? Where is your home? When do you get up? And also we can use auxiliary verb also to ask question. Is she doing fine? Is she doing fine? Question mark. Yes. Does he attend the class? There also we begin do, does, is, are, auxiliary. So we can use auxiliary verb also to make questions, to frame questions. Okay. Then imperative sentence. Imperative sentence means a sentence which makes a command, a order, request, a proposal, a suggestion, advice. For example, your teacher may get angry sometimes and ask you, get out of my room. That is an order. That's a command. Don't litter here. Don't smoke. It's a command, an order. At the same time, it can also be a request. Please give me a glass of water. Can I sit here? Can you move a little? A polite request. Also, it can be an advice. Don't make much noise in the class. Let us go and help him. Let us visit the sick man. So, suggestions, proposal, indirect order, command, all these belong to imperative sentences. Imperative. Then coming to the last one, the fourth one, exclamatory. Exclamatory sentences, it expresses the strong feelings of happiness, surprise, so deep sorrow, joy, etc. Strong feelings. For example, when you win a game, you are so happy. Then you may so bravo, we have won the game. Hurrah, we got the first prize. So if happiness. When you see somebody, when you listen to a tragic news, oh alas, that poor children breathed their last. It's tragic news. So we feel much at heart, so we express our feelings. When you see a very beautiful sight, you express with great joy, oh, what a wonderful sight, what a beautiful sight it is. So it expresses strong feelings of happiness, wonder, surprise, then deep sorrow, etc. Such a sentence is called exclamatory sentence. Okay. Kinds of sentences, basis of form, basis of combination of clauses. On the basis of their form, sentences are changed to various heads like declarative sentence. These sentences express statements, assertions, negative or positive. Example, a poor man works hard to earn his living. It's a positive sentence, an affirmative sentence. My mother has an unshakable belief in God, an affirmative sentence. Perhaps you are busy now, an affirmative sentence. She does not pay heed to what her friend says. So, it's a negative sentence. You have not paid off your debts yet. It's a statement, but it is a negative sentence. Then coming to the second one, interrogative sentence. These sentences ask questions or raise queries. These sentences end with a interrogation mark or question mark. There are of two types. Questions beginning with auxiliary verbs. Questions starting with WH where, for example, W where, when, whose, who, etc. Such questions demand confirmation or negation pertaining to the question or query. Are you ready to board the bus to Jaipur? So the question begins with an auxiliary verb are. Am I a fool? Question begins with auxiliary am. Is the mother not preparing food for the children? There also the sentence begins with, the question begins with the auxiliary is. Is your father getting the gardener to water the plants? So question begins with is. Has in gambling broad Shakil on the street? Yeah. It also, the question begins with the auxiliary verb has. Please keep in mind, these questions are answered in yes or no or other adverbs of affirmation or negative. For example, am I a fool? It can be yes or no. Yes, I am a fool. I am not a fool. Both answer. It can be negative as well as positive. Then questions with the W question where. Who stood first in the class? Then what do birds do doing their wings? What do they say for breakfast every day? Whom have the voters elected leader this time? Why should the officer not be honest? Which of these boys in the school captain is the school captain? So all these are who, what again, whom, why, which. They are question word questions beginning with question words. Then imperative sentence. These are the sentences which expresses command, order, request, advice, etc. Direct order. For example, make haste. Imperative sentence. Write within proper margins. Your teacher always say these words to you when you are in the class. Don't litter here. Then indirect order. Nobody is to stay here after 10 p.m. You are to behave politely with everyone. I am to stick to my word. Then advice. Students should get up early. It's in the form of an advice. You must return home immediately. Yeah, your parents may advise you. You ought to respect the law. They must not disturb him at work. All these are examples of advice. Then request. Kindly have patience and wait for your turn. Please help the old man cross the road. We request your full cooperation in our initiative. All these are request forms. Then comes proposal. Let us not forget the sacrifices made by our national heroes. Let us expect the best from our lives. Let us do the work urgently. Let us not wait precious time in useless gossip. So all these are proposals. Then coming to the last category, that is exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory. These sentences are, they express strong feelings such as happiness, sorrow, praise, pain, surprise, and exultation. Example: heavens, this storm refuses to subside. Yeah, expression of surprise. Hush, this is an office. Yeah, the call for maintaining silence. Hush, be silent. It's an office. Hurrah! At last, I have been chosen to play for the country. It's a great matter of happiness. Yeah. So we excel with great joy. What? You have lost your purse full of money? Yes. It's so common an experience. What? You lost your purse full of money? Alas, even my parents have abandoned me. Yeah. In a disappointed mind, he says, "Oh, even my parents have deserted me, abandoned me." How dark the clouds are. So today, when looking at the sky, the dark clouds, so how dark the skies, the clouds are. Now, there is an activity for you. Do it at home. Rearrange the following groups of words to make the kind of sentences. Mention in brackets for each. Remember to put the appropriate stop at the end of each sentence. Is melodious choir this how? Picnic out, let go as a fall. Should rules one break, traffic never. Not you as ready yet why are. Selected team I been to play for the hand. Strewn or bits were everywhere paper. Family can pour food, it's educate to a children. Her Suhani admit mistake must. Enter to nobody is the classroom. Brilliant has Brilliant has given she a what presentation. So these words are in disorder. Make this into a meaningful sentence and see whether these sentences belong to declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory. Do it yourself. I hope you have understood today's lesson well. Go through the lessons and do the activity at home. Okay, thank you. We will meet the next day.